After Batman and Superman decided to swap cities with each other because Bruce had a business event in Metropolis the next day, we see Clark actually interviewing Bruce at the event where a woman suddenly approaches a magical amulet before revealing herself to be Silver Banshee. Banshee wanted to use the amulet to bind herself to the body of this woman, so she was forced to fight Superman and Batman, where she surprisingly manages to hurt Superman and leave. Batman was losing a lot of blood and Superman couldn't use his vision to scan him for some reason until Bruce somehow instantly healed and told Clark that they need to go find Banshee. And so they headed out, only for him to suddenly start falling, no longer able to fly, while Bruce suddenly begins hearing the voices of the entire city, where he later also managed to survive a rocket launched at him. So he quickly goes to Clark, informing him that he has his powers now, and Clark therefore takes him to the fortress to teach him how he can use his powers. Zatanna eventually shows up, telling them that she can't find Banshee anywhere, and the reason their powers got swapped is essentially because that amulet granted them their wishes. Batman just left, stating that the world needs a Superman, as he then goes to meditate to ultimately control his hearing powers, expressing that he feels energized without food or sleep. He then went and fully cleansed the city so fast that not a single gram was sold and not a single emergency call was made, but because Venom started getting back on the streets, Bruce pulls up on Bane and nearly kills him. Clark, however, didn't know how to feel about being a normal human, but later when he tried to stop a mugger, he would get shot and thus gets rushed to the JLA watchtower by his cousin. Superman explained everything that had happened until Bruce showed up, crashing out on Clark for never using his powers correctly before leaving to continue his ruthless crime fighting all around the world. Clark then put on a bat suit and eventually found Banshee, who explained that the amulet gave her what she always wanted, but at the price of getting a parasite curse, which Zatanna ends up removing before taking the amulet. And so later, after Bruce beat up Nightwing and fought the League for trying to stop him, Clark would confront him with the amulet, only for him to tell him that he never deserved those powers and break the amulet. Zatanna then comes with the real amulet and uses it to turn things back to normal, where they then later discuss how the amulet gave Superman a normal life but tried taking it with that shooting, while it gave Batman the power but tried taking Bruce Wayne.